When did it become okay to bring a dog inside a grocery store or inside a restaurant? I'm not talking about a service dog, I'm talking about pets. I'm just at my wit's end because I see this every single day. You know, dogs lick their butt and then they lick you in the mouth and they can have worms. There's a reason why we have health codes, and there's a reason why the health department says no dogs inside a restaurant or inside a grocery store unless it's a service dog.
And 9 times out of 10, they're not service dogs. Not even 9 times out of 10. 99% of the time, they're not service dogs. I've rarely ever seen a service dog. Service dogs are well behaved. They don't bark. They're not sniffing a bunch of shit. They don't poop in the middle of the floor. They pay attention to what they're doing. They're helping. A dog, regular dogs are like toddlers. They run around, they're grabbing everything, they're sniffing everything, they peeing and pooping on every damn thing. And then the owners are horrible because they just want attention. That's really all it is. They have dogs because they want someone to speak to them and say, oh my God, your dog is so cute. I would walk past you and not even acknowledge you or your dog. Because that's all it's about. They want every person to stop and talk to them. They're that miserable. So miserable that they need a dog to help them communicate with other people so someone can strike up a conversation with them and tell them how cute their dog is. Man, fuck your dog.
So I think what's happened is that social media has normalized this behavior, and employees are afraid to approach Carol or Mike for fear that they're gonna have this person lash out at them, and then it's gonna be on social media, and then they're gonna get fired. No.
Now I tell you what I've seen. I have seen an apartment complex actually get sued because they had a no dog, no pet rule, and unfortunately, the tenant actually won the lawsuit because they got evicted because they had a dog and they said it was a service dog. And I don't know how they proved it, but basically they ended up suing the apartment complex and they won. So I think the same thing could happen technically if Walmart tries to enforce, hey, you can't have a dog in here. And they're like, no, it's a service dog. And then I guess if you put them out, I guess they can technically sue, you know, Walmart can technically get sued or something like that. So I don't know.
You're not going to get fired if you're actually enforcing the business policies and the health code, okay? And for those of you that are bringing your dog inside grocery stores or restaurants, shame on you. It's gross. And go check your dog for worms.
Right.
Grocery store. That's nasty as hell. Are you kidding me? Lady got this big ass dog in the grocery store. That's nasty as hell.
Oh, big ass dog, lick his ass, lick his stuff, right? Dog licks his stuff, and now he's licking and sniffing on food that you're about to buy. Fresh food, fresh produce, fresh bologna, cheese. Dog just sniffing away. And I hate when they say, oh, a dog's the dog's nose is 10 times cleaner than a human. That's bullshit. That's a lie. That's been debunked a million times. They lick their ass. They lick other dogs' butt. They chew up dead bones, dead animals. They'll eat a squirrel. They don't care. Dogs are disgusting. And y'all bring them in people places. Take them to the park. Let them in your backyard. Let them lay in your bed since y'all so disgusting. Let them just lay in your house, lay in your bed, lay on your couch with fleas and all sort of insects and pests. Cool. But people that's trying to buy food, we don't want your dog and your fur and your disgusting animal in our space, touching our food that we're trying to buy and bring into our house.
This dog propaganda that has been going on for years. Because why is it that when you say you don't like cats, everyone's like, I am sick and tired of this dog propaganda that has been going on for years. Because why is it that when you say you don't like cats, everyone's like, okay, yeah, fair enough, valid opinion. But if you say you don't like dogs, everyone thinks you're literally a sociopath. The overstimulation that dogs give you is just off the charts. No, I don't want to wake up to your dogs licking their balls. There's my alarm clock. They jump everywhere. They leave their hair everywhere. They make your house stink. Dog owners are literally blind to the fact that everyone thinks they stink and their house stinks. The barking? Sorry, how do dog owners put up with the fact that their dog... You're making your own life a living hell. And you...
People with barking dogs make me sick. Like, if your neighbors can hear your dog barking all day and all night, how do you sit and just think this is normal? How is it normal to you that your dog is making all this freaking noise? And if I can hear it and I'm like next door, a couple apartments down the hall or across the street, and if I can hear your dog making all sorts of noise all day and all night, how do you just sit in the house like this is normal? This is okay. It takes a special type of insane individual who can just allow their dog to just bark like that. I cannot fucking stand dogs. And worse than being in people places is the barking. I cannot stand it.
Pet them and you can smell them on your hands. Why would you want that? They go outside, out and about, and then they come into your home, bringing all the dirt in, and they also scoop their buttocks, okay, all over your carpet, all over your furniture, when it's literally been pooing outside.
And then after it licks itself clean. Well, it doesn't really lick itself clean. It just puts saliva on his butt. And then he'll lick you in the face. And y'all think that shit's cute.
I really believe it's impossible for you to be hygienic if you have a dog. I'm sorry, I am sick.
It's disgusting. People with dogs are filthy, disgusting individuals. You are not a clean person if you have a dog in your house.
Post for you, get your dogs out of public spaces. Leave them at home. They are animals. Tie them to a tree if you have to go inside. I was in a public restroom the other day with my toddler and a freaking pit bull. Someone brought in their pit bull into a stall and it was like coming under the stall. Scared the living daylights out of my toddler, who's now probably traumatized and doesn't want to
I would have kicked the shit out of that dog.
go in public bathrooms anymore, which I can't blame her anyway. But it actually kind of is political because like all these people have replaced having children with their animals, so then they treat their animals like children. So then they bring them everywhere to fill the childless void in their life. But
And it makes me sick, man. People, that's another thing. They want attention and they're too self-centered to actually give birth and have a child and be responsible for a human being. So they'll go buy a dog that dies in 10, 15 years. And they'll pretend like it's their child. Oh, it's my baby. No, it's not your baby. Oh, it's my family member. It's not a family member. Bitch, it's a fucking dog, okay?
Besides that, just I don't care about your dog. I don't want to see your dog. Dogs are animals. Like, they can stay home. They don't need to come into restaurants. They don't need to come into Target, and certainly don't need to come into like the human bathroom. Some of the most entitled people you'll ever meet too. Like, I worked in restaurants, and just the entitlement of this is my dog. This is my service dog, and it's like a 3-legged Chihuahua. Like, no.
Yeah, man. It's not their service dog. It's their emotional support dog. They're lonely, miserable individuals, and they need a dog with them everywhere they go so they can feel like someone loves them. That's all it is. And they need attention. You know, they want to be the center of attention. Walk in a room with a dog. Oh my God, look at your dog. Can I pet it? Man, fuck that little shit. I will kick it.
No one wants to shop with your dogs. Stop bringing your dogs into the grocery store. Stop it. Damn it. I got 2 dogs and I don't bring mine. Just make it stop. Stop bringing these damn dogs. They're not service dogs. Just stop.
Man, I'm telling you, like I'm so sick of it. I'm tired. Like it just, I don't know how y'all do it, cause you know, people make videos and stuff like that, but I'm the type of person, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. And, all right, I'm not gonna get into that.
Dog people, and I just let them live. It's not like I have an issue with dog people. I just stay the fuck away from them because they don't understand the reason why I stay far the fuck away from dog people, and I just let them live. It's not like I have an issue with dog people. I just stay the fuck away from them because they don't understand boundary. The way they walk around with their dogs unleashed because they're trained, I don't give a fuck if the dog is trained. The dog still has instincts. And it wouldn't be the dog's fault if it attacked someone because the dog still has instincts. Not everyone's a dog person. Not everyone wants some stinking, drooling thing like all over it, slobbering on my clothes. I smell like dog now. The fur is, I don't like that shit. I feel like dogs are precious animals, but I don't want no dog licking on me, touching on me, leaving fur on me. I don't want to see.
Man, dogs ain't precious animals, man. They ain't no different than a fucking cow, a pig, a chicken, a pigeon. They the same thing to me. A horse, all of them, they all the same. I cannot stand dogs. Get them the fuck away from me. I don't like them. They're precious animals. No, the hell they not.
See dogs in restaurants. I don't want to see dogs in grocery stores. I don't want to see the world get this dog friendly. I don't want to see dogs where only humans should be. Mostly because I'm scared. Like, I don't like to admit that because I feel like it's childish to have a fear of dogs, but I have a real fear of any creature that can rip my fucking face off. And I feel like that's valid. But what it really comes to is the entitlement of dog owners. Like, they feel like everybody's supposed to be comfortable with dog hair flying everywhere, with spit flying everywhere, with like, it doesn't matter how sweet your dog is. I don't like dogs.
And then the thing is, if you don't acknowledge their dog, if you don't compliment them on their dog and tell them how cute their dog is, if you don't like dogs, they will think something's wrong with you. Like you're some type of like psychopath. You don't like dogs. Oh my God. How can you not like dogs? Man, fuck your dog, okay? Fuck that little shit. I don't like it. It's dirty, it stinks. It's filthy. Do not let it touch me. If it jumps on me, I will slap the shit out of it.
And that doesn't mean I feel like dogs deserve to be put in harm's way or anything like that. It just means I don't want them in my space.
And if you bring them in people places, all right, I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
The app right now talking about dog fatigue, and I want to talk about it as well, but more so phrase it as a question. Am I the only one that feels like people's relationships with their dogs have gotten so much crazier over the last couple of years, in the sense that, like, looking at families back in the 90s, 80s, 70s, I wasn't alive in the 80s or 70s, but I feel like dogs were just a member of the family, but they were not like anywhere near the level of a kid. And if the dog ran away, oh well. If the dog was sick, put it down. Now people spend thousands and thousands of dollars and go into debt to save their dog for them to die a year later. Like people.
I mean, I saw a video, man. It was a lady, and people in the comments were just defending this lady. She was driving 100 miles an hour, running lights. Something. It was basically the cops tried to pull her over, but she wouldn't stop. She just kept speeding. She was trying to get to the damn veterinarian, claiming that her dog was dying. And then the police officer chased her all the way down to the veterinarian office and locked her up, put her in cuffs and shit. Everybody in the comments was like, oh my God, I hope that police officer got fired. I'll do the same thing for my dog. You're gonna put human life at risk running lights and shit to save your little pooch? Y'all are crazy. I mean, people, like, it didn't used to be like that. I do remember back in the day, your dog got loose and run away, man, people just put up signs. They'll put up a sign and say, hey, call this house phone number if you see this dog. And you'll never see the dog again. Nobody ever really calls that number and gives you a reward, or, you know, and collects the reward. They just keep the dog. Or the dog ends up in a dog pound. And you never hear from that dog again. But now people treat their dog like it's a child. And it makes me sick. That's why the population is people barely have one kid now. Barely have one kid. People are just living with dogs now. And it's disgusting.
People are insane about their dogs. My own parents are obsessed with their dog. We're on vacation, they're FaceTiming it. My dad's like, I want to go back and see the dog. Everywhere we go to dinner, can the dog come? Is it nice enough to sit outside? Should we leave the dog in the car and go out and visit him if it's like slightly warm but not warm enough that there's a health risk? The whole conversation, anytime I'm home, is about the dog.
I would have to disown my parents at that point. If they were that obsessed with a damn dog, not their grandkids, not their children, but a dog, I would not even call them. I would not come see them. I would not deal with people who are that obsessed with an animal. An animal that only lives 10 to 15 years at best.
And it's crazy. And I even have friends that like will not leave the house because they want to hang out with their dog. And that's okay. But I just don't feel like that's how it used to be.
It didn't used to be like that. It really didn't. People did not obsess over their dogs like they do now. It's becoming a trend. And there's less people having kids, and everybody's adopting dogs now, and they're treating them like family. Like literally, they calling the dogs, oh my, I'm a dog mom, I'm a dog dad. You people are fucking weird, man. How are you a dog parent? You don't adopt an animal like it's your child. What the hell's wrong with y'all? It's only in America. I don't see this anywhere else. I've been all over the world, man. Most other parts of the world, they eat dogs. Go to Africa, they'll eat a dog. Certain parts of China, certain parts of Asia, they eat dogs. Only in America are people so obsessed with dogs where they think they're on the same level as a child. It's disgusting.
In case y'all are curious, I'm in Sam's. And Sam's is not a place for dogs. This is not a service dog. It's sitting in a cart. That is not okay any day of the week. I don't care who you are. It's just not okay.
See, I would say something. That couldn't be me, because I'm going to say something. Are you going to clean that cart when you get done with it? Like, I would say something to him. Like, I don't give a damn. I'm saying something. The reason why people do this is because they don't get shamed enough. More people have to say something, otherwise they're going to keep doing it. They think everyone is okay with it. They think it's normal, and it's not. Fucking filthy ass animal. Oh yeah, we're good people. We have a dog. Oh, look at us. We treat our dog like a child. It's really a virtue signal. I think when they walk around with their dog, it makes them feel like they have moral superiority because they're so good of a person that they're looking out for another life. Not a human, but a pet. A dog. They can't talk. They didn't come out of them. They didn't birth it. It's a whole nother species. Disgusting. Yeah, I'd say something. I'm saying something. I'm reporting. I'm telling the manager, call me a snitch. I don't give a damn. I'm saying something.
I would literally go outside, shit, lick his ass, and then come lick y'all in y'all face. I just think them with my own two eyes. A dog would...
That's what they do. It's disgusting. They lick their dogs, lick them in the mouth. After he just licked his butt, they let it lick the baby in the mouth. It's disgusting. That's disgusting, man. Like, you bring your dog in here, people trying to get meat, sandwiches, chicken, already cooked. So it's not like you got to go wash the shit. These is cooked chickens. And you got your fur, your little filthy animal, shaking his fur all over the place, and fleas and maggots and shit. All over people's food, man. That little plastic stuff, they got holes in it and stuff. You're disgusting, man. See, y'all, that's the problem. Y'all not saying nothing. Y'all going online making videos. I say something. I bring it. I'm like, hey, man, what are you doing? Why is your dog in here? Couldn't be me. Fucking weirdos, man. And they'll call it a service dog. This dog was all on the counter. People get their food and drinks and stuff on that counter, man. Get that little filthy piece of shit out of there, man. I couldn't do it, man. There's no way. The biggest problem is nobody's saying nothing. Y'all not saying stuff to the dog owner. Say something to them. Call them out. That's the only way this stuff's gonna change. They gotta shame them. That's the problem. Like, it didn't used to be like this 10 years ago, 20 years ago. It wasn't like this. Now it's getting so out of hand and nobody's saying anything. Don't be afraid to tell them, take your filthy ass dog and leave them at home. Don't bring your dog in here. Y'all afraid to say something. I guess I'm the only one that's gonna say something.